violations at a local residential facility for the disabled. The Busan Association of Independent Living Centers for People with Disabilities held a press conference this morning condemning the violations occurring at a welfare facility in Seoggu District. According to the group, an incident came to light where 7 social workers from this facility were caught writing mocking posts and uploading photos of 6 of the residents in a group chat room from 2021 until recently. Financial public institutions have relocated to Busan are working together to establish a prestigious autonomous private high school. Sources within the financial sector said today that Korea Exchange, the Korea Securities Depository, and other financial institutions based in Busan are looking into establishing a financial private high school within the city. They hope to prevent the outflow of young talent in the region and contribute to balanced regional development while activating the relocation of financial institutions. Busan was announced as the second city in South Korea to be selected for the publication of the renowned gourmet guidebook, the Michelin Guide, today. Busan restaurants that receive stars will be published in the Michelin Guide Seoul and Busan 2024 in February next year. Anonymous Michelin inspectors will visit restaurants and give stars based on universal, standardized evaluation criteria. Inspectors are said to have already started visiting.
Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check.
Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
The publications in question had accused Ben Robert Smith of crimes in Afghanistan involving the killing of unarmed prisoners or civilians. Despite his denials of the claims, a judge ruled that the accusations were mostly accurate. This civil trial marked a historic event, as it was the first instance where a court evaluated allegations of war crimes committed by Australian forces. Now for the local weather. Temperatures are currently averaging 18 degrees Celsius in Busan under rainy skies. Expect the rain to continue into the rest of the night. It's time to wrap up this hour's news. Thank you for joining. You're listening to BEFM 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is the 4 p.m. duo with Nick Greenwood and David Kim. BEFM 부산영어방송.
I carry my emotions.
Could it be possible to have fun while saying goodbye to someone or something?
Parting with our loved ones can be hard, but a pleasure with someone or something that's been hard for us.
After saying goodbye, we look forward to another encounter with something new.
Fortunately, COVID-19 is no longer a health emergency in Korea. Are you ready to say goodbye to it?
Well, hello there, everybody. My name is Nick.
Good afternoon, this is David.
And welcome to
The 4 p.m. duo.
You must think that I'm stupid. You must think that I'm a fool. You must think that I'm new to this. But I have seen this song before. I'm never gonna let you close to me, even though you mean the most to me. 'Cause every time I open up it hurts. So I'm never gonna get too close to you, even when I mean the most to you, in case you go and leave me in the dirt. But every time you hurt me, the less that I cry. And every time you leave me, the quicker these tears dry. And every time you walk out, the less I love you. Baby, we don't stand a chance. It's sad but it's true. I'm way too good at goodbye. 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 I know you think I'm heartless. I know you're thinking I'm cold. I'm just protecting my innocence. I'm just protecting my soul. I'm never gonna let you close to me, even though you mean the most to me. 'Cause every time I open up it hurts. So I'm never gonna get too close to you, even when I mean the most to you. In case you go and leave me in the dirt. But every time you hurt me, the less that I cry. And every time you leave me, the quicker these tears dry. And every time you walk out, the less I love you. Baby, we don't stand a chance. It's sad, but it's true. I'm way too good at goodbye. I'm way too good at goodbye. I'm way too good at goodbye. No way that you'll see me cry. I'm way too good at goodbye. No, 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 no way that you'll see me cry. I'm way too good at goodbye. 'Cause every time you hurt me, the less that I cry. And every time you leave me, the quicker these tears dry. And every time you walk out, the less I love you. Baby, we don't stand a chance. It's sad, but it's true. I'm way too good at goodbye.
Too Good at Goodbyes by Sam Smith, welcoming you to the 4 p.m. duo this Thursday afternoon here at BEFM. 전우득입니다.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is David Kim at the 4 p.m. duo. Now, in the beginning, 저희가 안녕히 계세요, 잘 가세요, 끝난 줄 알았죠? 놀랬죠?
I bet you were surprised, right?
Yeah.
We were saying goodbye, but we were kind of talking about farewells, goodbye, 이별, 작별에 대해서 좀 얘기했는데요.
그렇죠.
David, when you want to say goodbye to somebody, what do you usually say? I know there's different types of goodbyes.
그죠.
If it's just like goodbye for the, like me and you, 이 방송 끝나고
Yeah.
약간 인사할 때
그죠?
주로 뭐라고 얘기하나요?
주로 저희는 어차피 내일 또 보잖아요.
Yeah.
그래서 see ya. see ya가 제일
See ya.
see ya, see you later 줄여서 see ya라고 하잖아요.
See ya.
see ya라는 그
알파벳 C
맞아요.
써가지고
see ya라고 하면은 한국 분들은 좀 익숙한 단어인데요. It's because there's a K-pop girl band called Sia.
There's also an American artist called Sia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, who
Oh,
does
wait.
the song Snowman.
I think I know.
I'm not going to sing it as we had singing yesterday, but yeah, it's Sia. And sometimes we say, catch you later, catch you tomorrow. Yeah, it's...
Catch you later. See ya. I know between me and my friends in Canada, we still say to this day, peace.
Peace, bro.
Yeah, peace, like peace, bro.
Peace, bro.
Yeah, like 평화라는 뜻이잖아요.
Yeah.
근데 그것도 이제 굿바이 인사 중에 하나입니다.
Exactly. Now, usually when you break, not like a 헤어지는 거 말고, when you farewell, part ways with somebody, when it could be a breakup too, you often feel the after effects of that separation, right?
Yeah.
You usually feel, maybe I'm not going to see that person again. Or maybe you're happy. Maybe you don't care that you're separating from them at all.
다행이다.
아주 지긋지긋하거나 다시 뒤로 돌아보기 싫은 것과 이별했을 때 아마 그런 감정을 느낄 텐데요. 네, 오늘도 아마 그런 날이 될 것 같습니다.
Because starting today, all the restrictions of COVID-19, well, nearly all the restrictions of COVID-19 is going to be gone as the country has lowered its national risk level from serious to alert.
Yeah.
Yeah, so after 3 years and 4 months, nearly all COVID-19 restrictions are gone. And I think we've heard it from throughout the shows as well here at BFM. 저희 방송 프로그램들 내내 들으셨을 것 같은데요. You know, the beach season has begun. The public beaches have opened. Well, some of them.
That's very tactical. Great.
And 맞아요. Restrictions are gone, and so people can be at the beach maskless, right? And have fun.
Yeah, I think that's great. You know, Busan really thrives off of the tourism as well. So we
Yeah.
need people to want to come and feel free. 네, 오늘 6월 1일부터 코로나19 위기 경보가 심각에서 경계 단계로 하향 조정됐습니다. 그래서 격리 조치나 마스크 착용 의무 같은 것에 변동이 있는데요. With the downgraded level, people who test positive for the virus will be recommended but not mandated to stay at home for 5 days.
That's right. So they're advising you to do it, but you don't have to do it. Also, indoor mask mandates will be lifted in almost all places, except for hospitals where there are patients who might be vulnerable to catching viruses and germs, and also residential medical facilities with groups vulnerable to infectious diseases. Also, tourists coming into Korea as well, they will no longer be recommended to take a PCR test 3 days before or after entering the country.
David, do you wear a mask?
I hardly do anymore.
I remember when these restrictions were first lifted, I wore my mask all the time.
그죠.
And until maybe a few months ago, now I've stopped.
Yeah, you've been carrying masks to work as well, but now I don't see
So-
that necklace of mask anymore.
목걸이 없어요 이제.
내 마스크 목걸이 어디 갔어요?
아 이제 집에 두고
패션
왔어요.
아이템인 줄 알았는데.
이제 필요 없습니다. I feel 'cause I don't go to the hospital that often, thankfully. So,
that's good.
But yeah, this is all great. However, it doesn't mean that we should be careless, right?
Exactly. When we go out and we come back home, what should we do? Wash our hands, right?
네, 방심은 금물이죠. 그렇다고 해서 너무 긴장을 늦추면 안 될 것 같은데요. Despite these relaxing restrictions, authorities are stressing to still be cautious. And like David said, wash your hands. Don't breathe on people.
Ew.
Don't do that. Yeah, don't. Unless you're Jim Carrey, don't do that.
Yeah. And of course, when you're sneezing or coughing, make sure to cover it up, right? With your hand or with your sleeves.
Oh yeah, I've got the practice of my elbow sneezing. You sneeze like that? It sounds like you're saying Yahoo. Yahoo! It's an interesting way of sneezing. Yeah, let's just stay clean and safe though, everybody.
Exactly.
Well, you are here for a Thursday. It's still the brand new week of the new season here at the 4 p.m. duo, so there are some new unfamiliar things coming towards you today. How exciting, right?
Yes, we've got brand new segments, and still to this day, because it's the first week of the brand new season, we also have new segments that you haven't yet heard yet.
네, 맞습니다. We've got Chat Lab English, of course, which we've been doing this week as a daily segment where you can learn various expressions that AI has given us. 네, 매일마다 챗봇이 선택해주는 주제와 관련된 다양한 영어 표현들과 함께 생각들을 여러분과 함께 나눠보겠습니다. Today's topic is the beauty of nature and outdoors. 자연의 아름다움입니다.
그죠.
And there's a lot of beauty in nature.
비가 와도 아름답죠.
Yeah.
Because we need rain, we need water.
Exactly so. We also have Byte English, where we can learn easy but useful one-sentence English. 네, 이제부터 궁금한 모든 영어 표현은 Byte English에 물어봐주세요. And the last English dose, through conversations before the end of the show, you'll have the chance to learn some useful English expressions every single day.
Now, before I tell you the weekly segments that are coming up, 닉이 매번 Byte English 소개할 때마다 물어봐주세요 하는데 왜 물어봐주세요 하는지 물어봐도 될까요?
네, 물어주세요.
네.
Because it's a bite.
그죠. 물다, bite. 근데
Yeah.
여기서 물어봐는 question이죠.
I just want to emphasize 물어봐요.
We're playing with words.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like how puns are found in all languages.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have told him.
I think they're smart enough to know, unless they just think I'm being weird, like 물어.
Anyway, yeah, that's coming up. We have our weekly segments. Today being Thursday, we have Locker Lingo coming up. 스포츠 선수, 코치 그리고 응원단의 인터뷰로 각종 스포츠 상식과 영어 표현을 알아보는 코너고요. We also have Popcorn Time. 팝콘을 먹는 시간입니다. 이 새로운 개봉작부터 all-time 레전드 명작까지 영화에 관한 모든 것을 이야기하는 코너입니다.
Is it locker room lingo? or locker lingo?
Locker lingo.
Locker lingo.
I mean, locker room lingo is the full word for locker.
like all of the 선수들, they go into the locker room and they
그쵸.
like, you know, they wrap up their towels and like slap each other with the towels and stuff. That's what I see on movies. I've never been in one.
You never been in once?
Not in a big locker room after. I've never been a big 선수.
Oh, I mean, like 그냥 하이스쿨 gym에도.
Oh
locker
yeah,
room
that.
있잖아요.
But usually you see after like football stars, they like sign their shirts and they swap them and
Right.
they hit each other.
It's really not that fun.
It's not that fun, is it? Okay. If you want to get involved, send us all of your messages to pound 9050. 샵 9050 should cost you 101 or a Kakao Talk message. Also, hop on over to YouTube where we are live right now. We've got some people saying hello. We've got Jenny saying hello, everyone. 오늘 라이브 화면 멋져요. It is. There's a lot of fancy new art on there as well.
Yeah.
We've also got 태진 클럽님 saying 팝콘 영화 기대됩니다. Stay tuned because we've got a very special guest who's going to be leading us through the world of movies.
Exactly. So those are ways you can tune in and text as well. We'll take a quick song break. We'll be right back. This is Please Don't Go by 21.
너와 마주치면 내 가슴을 롤러코스터 ride 정신없이 흔들리다 결국 제자리로 wow up and down yes I'm going down 쉬지 않고 매일 돌고 도는 우리 사이 깔리고 정신없어 let's get down 곁에 있을 때면 생각 없이 웃기만 하다가 잠시라도 떨어지면 슬퍼져 난 미쳐나봐 tell me why 우리도 대체 왜 이래야만 하는 건지 너도 내 생각과 같은 건지 Bring it My mind is out of control I just can't take it no more Tonight I promise you girl I gotta Please don't go 내 곁에 stay 오늘 밤만은 혼자 있기 싫어 Please don't go 그대 stay 널 향한 내 맘이 영원할 수 있게 My baby 이 밤에 저녁 끝까지 Let's fly fly 아침에 걷어올 때까지 One step and two step to the left to the left One step and two step to the right Yes I'm the baddest female so city ever had 조심스레 니만 전하기만 해 말해봐 내가 알 수 있게 머물고파 Tonight 그대 곁에 잠 못 드는 밤이 난 너무 긴데 내 맘 안다면 why you wanna leave me 여자라 먼저 참아 말 못해 Touch me hold me love me don't tease 난 솔직한 게 좋아 그냥 내 마음은 그래 맘 먹고 다가서면 너는 부담스레 피해 round and round Yes we going round and round 기다림에 지쳐만가는 내 모습 하루하루 반복되는 우리들 Bring it My mind is out of control I just can't take it no more Tonight I promise you girl I gotta Please don't go 내 곁에 stay 오늘 밤만은 혼자 있기 싫어 Please don't go 그대 stay 널 향한 내 맘이 영원할 수 있게 My baby 이 밤에 저녁 끝까지 Let's fly fly 아침에 걷어올 때까지 One step and two step to the left to the left One step and two step to the right 난 너무 불안해져 when I miss you 날 떠날까봐 두려운 마음뿐인데 이 밤은 아름다워 when I'm with you 떠나지 마요 내 곁에 stay Please don't go 내 곁에 stay 오늘 밤만은 혼자 있기 싫어 Please don't go 그대 stay 널 향한 내 맘이 영원할 수 있게 My baby 이 밤에 저녁 끝까지 Let's fly fly 아침에 걷어올 때까지 One step and two step to the left to the left One step and two step to the right
Chat Lab English.
Hello, today's topic is the beauty of nature and the outdoors. Today, explore the beauty and wonders of nature and the outdoors with the listeners. Talk about the tranquility and peace that can be found in natural settings, such as forests, beaches, or mountains. Discuss the benefits of spending time outdoors, including the opportunity for relaxation, stress reduction, and improved mental well-being. Share interesting facts about different natural phenomena, such as the changing seasons or unique wildlife. Encourage listeners to share their favorite outdoor activities or memorable experiences in nature.
Well, not all AIs are perfect, are they?
No.
Anywho, this is Chat Lab English. This is where we ask a chat bot that's with an AI system in it to tell us and give us a topic of discussion. And today's topic of discussion is all about the beauty of nature and the outdoors.
예이. 자연의 아름다움입니다.
그죠? 닉 자연 좋아하나요?
좋아하죠.
그러면 제일 좋아하는 부산의 자연 중 하나 뭘까요? 뭐 산도 있고 바다도 있고 강도 있잖아요.
그런 거 어떻게 선택하죠? 다 좋은데.
그냥 그러면 제일 좋아하는 산, 제일 좋아하는 바다.
Okay. When I was in my 20s, 20대였을 때 광안리 되게 좋아했거든요. 파티 지역이니까.
There's a lot of bars.
Yeah.
And it's always alive.
But now I'm a bit older. I don't go there that often. It's a bit 정신없어요 for me. So I like to either go to 해운대, which is a bit quieter these days.
해운대?
It's quieter than 광안리.
해운대 is really popping these
I mean,
days.
for the beach days, but at night time. I go at night time.
at night
전
time.
밤에 가가지고. It's nice. And 송정 as well. 다대포 I really like, but it's a bit far.
Me too. I love 다대포. 근데 조금 멀어요. Because we live in the
센텀 쪽.
in the 해운대 수영 area. So going there it takes a bit of a time.
Yeah. What about you then? What's your favorite nature place?
다대포 좋아하고요. 전 광안리 해수욕장도 좋아하는데요. 산으로 보면은 저는 금정산을 진짜 좋아해요.
금정산 너무 좋죠.
It's really peaceful there.
They have a 막걸리 양조장 there.
아시군요.
It's only produced there.
Oh,
And they
really?
sell it to the restaurants on 금정산. 진짜 맛있거든요. I recommend drinking 금정산 막걸리.
Nice.
It's really good.
Good tip there for anyone that not from Busan listening right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're all about talking about the beauty of nature. Do you often enjoy outdoor activities?
Yeah, I like to walk. I love walking. It's annoying because my wife hates walking.
Yeah.
So we have to compromise.
둘이 같이 그 walking speed가 is it similar?
속도는 조금 다르죠.
You're always up ahead,
키
right?
크니까 약간
맞춰줘야죠.
So I do, but then it's 너무 답답하잖아요. Because I just want to like speed ahead. I want to get some exercise, but 배려해줘야 하니까. Yeah, 타협이 필요하죠. Yeah, that's as in life.
You gotta find the middle ground.
What about you? You like outdoor activities?
I mean, I do enjoy walking from time to time, but 저는 약간 leisure sports 좋아하는 편이에요. Like playing volleyball with your friends. Maybe, playing basketball as well from time to time.
Yeah. Lots of good stuff you can do outdoors. So we're going to be talking a bit about the outdoors and some good words and expressions. Let's jump into our today's expressions with the words first.
Yes.
What's the first couple of words?
So we have three words or 6 words. We have 등산 and 산책 for our first ones. 등산, 산책. 너무 비슷한데요.
Yeah.
등산은 이제 you're going up a mountain or a small hill, I suppose. So I said hike.
Hiking.
hiking. 그리고 산책 같은 경우에는 약간 그냥 집 앞에 산책할 수 있잖아요.
You can 산책 anywhere, really.
Yeah.
It's a form. I mean, broadly, you can say walking. A walk. I'm going for a walk.
Or you can say a
산책하러
stroll.
간다. A stroll. I like the word stroll. Stroll, S-T-R-O-L-L. 이 stroll이라고 하면 뭔가 좀 여유롭게, 조금 자유 있게,
네.
천천히 걷는 그런 느낌.
뭔가
들죠.
더 peaceful한 느낌이 있어요.
I'm going for a nice stroll. 절대 빨리 stroll 할 수 있는 게 아니죠. You have to stroll slowly.
stroll 하면은 약간 아무 생각 없이 그냥 걷는 거죠.
Yeah.
평화롭게 음악 들으면서.
I'm just going for a stroll.
Yeah.
약간 정처 없이 그냥 걸을 거야. Number 2, and then 2번, 야외 활동 그리고 실내 활동.
네.
So 야외 활동 is of course outdoor activities. 실내 활동 is indoor activities.
Right. 여기서는 뭐 크게 다른 단어들이 없는 것 같아요. I said outdoor activities and indoor activities.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
And number 3.
네, 세 번째는요. 선크림 그리고 방한용품.
Nice opposites here. 선크림.
네. 선크림은 솔직히 I wear it all year round.
Oh, to protect your skin.
from UV ray damage.
Okay.
Because apparently it promotes the creation of wrinkles on your face. And so
그래서 주름이 없구나, David.
그런가요?
That's why I have so many wrinkles at my age, I
없는데요?
guess.
You have nothing.
I will soon.
선크림은 한국말로 이제 UV ray 이거 보호해주는 크림을 선크림이라고 하는데 영어로는 sunscreen lotion이라고 많이 하거든요.
영국에서는 선크림이라고 해요.
선크림이라고 해요.
Yeah, sun cream.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, so when I came here, I think I hear a lot of Americans call it sun lotion, or sunscreen, which you can say, but in England we say sun cream, same as Korea.
Makes sense
It-
because
it's-
it's cream to block the sun.
And it's a lotion.
Yeah.
It's a screen, I guess, as well. 이 자외선 막아주는
그죠.
로션이겠죠.
그래서 옛날에는 지금은 이렇게 구분되는지 모르겠는데요. 옛날에는 선스크린 로션이 있었고 sunblock 크림이 있었어요.
Oh wow! I thought you just call it sunblock. Oh, we say sunblock too.
Sunblock is like it's like super SPF, like really
Yeah.
really high. It completely blocks.
해마금.
It basically creates like a thin layer of lotion on your skin, so
Yeah.
you can see that white layer of cream.
Honestly, I don't know the difference. If it says sunblock, sun cream, sun lotion, sunscreen, they're all the same to me.
Yeah, you just gotta look at the fine details of what it contains, right?
Oh no. Well, what about the other one? 방한용품.
방한용품은 아무래도 이제 추운 계절을 위한 거잖아요. I said winterwear.
Winterwear.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said thermal wear.
Thermal wear.
You know, 내복이 있잖아요. We call those inner layers or thermal layers.
Yeah.
So thermal, and usually when you have a like what you've got,
Yeah.
a flask,
A tumbler.
a tumbler, we call that like a thermal flask sometimes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's also a brand name with an OS.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that. Exactly.
Yeah,
All right,
anywho.
so we had hiking, a stroll, outdoor
right.
activities, indoor activities, sun cream, sunblock, sunscreen, and thermal wear or winter wear.
Right, 제니님 saying sunblock이라고도 하죠. 네, 맞습니다. sunblock cream이라고도 합니다.
All right, so let's move on to our phrases. We've got 3 phrases that we're going to look over. Let's go on to phrase number 1.
네, 첫 번째는요. 이번 주말에는 야외로 나가보자. I guess 이 상황은 같이 사는 사람한테 얘기하는 것 같아요.
Yeah.
왜냐하면은 늘 안에만 있다가
그죠.
주말에 나가보자.
답답해가지고
그러니까 엄마나
나가자.
엄마가 엄마가 아빠한테란다. Like the mom to the son, or mom to her husband.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So let's go out somewhere this weekend. Let's go outside somewhere this weekend.
Right, let's go out on the weekend.
Yeah. Number 2 then. 두 번째로 넘어가겠습니다. 이 다음 달에는 2박 3일로 캠핑을 갈 예정이야. 네,
저는
2박 3일.
네. 저는 2박 3일, 1박 2일 이 개념이 한국에서 처음 들어봤었어요.
Yeah, because in Korean you say the nights and the days. In
Yeah.
English you just say the nights.
그죠? 나이트란다.
굳이
예.
2박이라면
예.
당연히 3일이잖아요.
그죠.
So 굳이 말할 필요 없고. So you just say I'm going camping for a couple of nights next month.
Right. Yeah. Or few nights. Yeah. I plan on camping for 2 nights next month or a few nights next month.
Yeah, I plan to. Yeah, 뭐 갈 예정이야. I plan to go. I'm planning to go camping for a couple of nights next month.
That's right.
2박 3일로.
그러면 세 번째 표현은요. 저녁에 외출할 때는 쌀쌀하니 외투를 챙기는 게 좋아.
I think that's kind of like these days. Maybe a week ago it was like that.
Yeah.
It was still kind of chilly
At night.
at
yes.
night. So 쌀쌀하다 is of course a bit chilly, a little bit cold, a bit brisk.
Yeah.
So I said it gets chilly in the evenings, so take a jacket with you.
Yes, I said I would bring a jacket with you because it gets cold or chilly at night. Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. So those are our 3 expressions related to going outside. Jenny also saying, "Oh, I didn't know the differences between sunblock and sun cream and sun."
Sunscreen lotion.
Yeah.
They're all very similar, I think.
I don't know.
It just really depends on people who use them most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess if you're an expert, you'll know the difference.
Right. Those bloggers and those reviewers, I'm sure they'll know.
Yeah. It's like knowing the difference between what is it? 콩나물 and 숙주. What is it? 숙주.
저는 저는 완전
They
다른데요.
both look the same.
But they taste different.
I can't tell the difference.
아 진짜요?
If someone gives me 숙주 or someone gives me 콩나물, I'm like, I just call it all 콩나물.
For me, 숙주 is more watery. It has more water content. It's usually a little thicker
Yeah.
and it's more crunchier. 콩나물은 좀 더 길고 줄기 같은 느낌이 있어요.
I have no idea how you know that.
Because when you cook,
Yeah.
콩나물 무침할 때
Yeah.
숙주 무침이랑 좀 다르거든요. It's a little different. And you
숙주
like
전문가네.
pho 먹을 때 베트남 pho 먹을 때 숙주 들어가지 콩나물 안 들어가요.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's just me that I don't know the difference.
Okay. That's fine.
I'm a very black and white kind of guy.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Anyway, all right, we've got to go over a lesson. 오늘의 철학, David. What is your lesson about the beauty outdoors today?
저는 이 철학이 뷰티 아웃도어스보다는 저희 나갈 때나 이런 거 준비하기 위해서 and kind of related to the endemic as well. Better safe than sorry.
유비무한.
Yeah. So you always have to be prepared so that you're always ready for it instead of getting hit by the storm.
Always be prepared.
Prepared. Better safe than sorry.
만약을 대비해서.
네, 만약을 대비해서 늘 준비하는 게 좋다.
Okay. I said a life spent indoors is not a life well spent.
Oh, interesting.
집에만 집 안에서만 사는 게 아니야.
집 안에서만 살면 재미를 모른다.
그냥 제대로 사는 게 아니라.
Okay.
아니야.
Yeah. So go outdoors when you can.
Go outdoors sometimes.
Exactly.
Yeah. 제니님 saying 숙주 완전 다르댕 역시 누들 전문가 데이비드. I feel like I know nothing. 선크림도 모르고 숙주도 모르고.
네, 쇼 지금
하는 게
1시간 반
있을까?
남았으니까요. 뭐가 나오겠죠.
All right. Anyway, that was today's what was it? Chat Lab English. Thank you,
Yes.
AI, for giving us this wonderful topic. Let's go enjoy the beauty of outdoors. It was raining a bit earlier, but hopefully it will clear. And then we can enjoy some beautiful nature.
That's right. So if you're tuning in and wanting to know how to text, of course, we have YouTube Live right now. People are texting in and chatting with us, but you can also text via #9050 샵 9050, which will cost you 101, or a Kakao Talk message. And if you do, and perhaps when we have pop quizzes, you could potentially win prizes, and we'll tell you all about the prizes that we have.
That's right. What do we have?
We have 반반 치킨 콜라 세트, 햄버거 쿠폰, 아이스크림 교환권, 조각 케이크 교환권, 도넛 교환권.
네, 그리고 놀라운 착시의 세계를 즐길 수 있는 착시미술관 Museum of Illusion 관람 티켓도 있습니다.
네, 그리고 부산 대표 랜드마크 해운대 LCT에 위치한 하늘 위의 바다 부산 엑서스카이 전망대 입장권을 1인당 2매씩 선물로 드리고요. We also have the chicken cola combo coupon, hamburger coupon, donut coupon, a slice of cake, and ice cream coupon.
And tickets for the Museum of Illusion in Busan Cinema Center, Biff Hill in Haeundae, where you can explore some great illusions and take a few pictures too. And we also have admission tickets for Busan X the Sky Top Floor Observatory, which is located at LCT in Haeundae. Haeundae, the lightest, the
Highest place in Busan.
제일 가벼운. It's not the lightest. It's the highest place in Busan. It's a lot of fun.
That's right. We had Taejin Club님 also asking us if we know what 뽀글이 is. Do you know what 뽀글이 is?
Is it when you cook a soup? 보글.
Yeah, well, I wasn't sure what that was, but he explained saying that it's 봉지라면. It's what I guess a lot of people who are in army who go to 군대, who have to go to mandatory 군대, they eat. That's how they eat. They put hot water
into the 봉지.
Into the 봉지.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Doesn't the 봉지 get really hot?
Yeah, I don't know. I suppose it does.
How does that work? Can you send us a picture through maybe Kakao?
How do you not burn yourself?
It's
right?
interesting. Miok Stella Unim also saying, good afternoon. It's another hot and humid day in Seoul. 센스 넘치는 유튜브 라이브 방송 자막 최고입니다. Yeah, kudos to producer.
Yeah, she's actually like stressing out actually in the beginning because we actually have 3 monitors in the PD section area. 여기 카메라는 안 보이지만 저희 PD 쪽에서는 그 모니터가 3개 있고요, 마우스가 3개 있어요.
약간 Mission Impossible 같은 느낌인데. Like intelligence locating everything.
Right, you have to do a lot.
Great to show some love, so thank you for that as well. All right, we're going to take a song break and then we'll be back. This is Je t'aime by Joy.
좋은 걸 널 사랑하나 봐 사랑에 빠졌어 이 기분 좋은 느낌이 변함없길 바래 널 사랑하나 봐 자꾸 보고 싶어 매일 모닝 커피를 너와 들고 싶어 언제나 힘겨울 때 내게 올 그런 사람 애써 얘기하지 않아도 아는 사람 가끔씩 화를 내고 때론 내가 돌아줘도 오랜 친구처럼 살며시 나를 꼭 안아줘 조금씩 다가와 나를 보여줄게 은은한 향기처럼 나의 곁에 머물러줘 널 사랑하나 봐 사랑에 빠졌어 이 기분 좋은 느낌이 변함없길 바래 널 사랑하나 봐 자꾸 보고 싶어 매일 모닝 커피를 너와 들고 싶어 널 사랑하나 봐 꿈은 아니겠지 비를 타고 찾아온 수줍은 내 사랑 널 사랑하나 봐 너무나 행복해 언제나 투명하게 나만 사랑해줘 Toi et moi éternellement
Wow, that was an Hail Mary. The ball is in your court. He's on the ropes. Welcome to Locker Lingo. 스포츠 팬들 여기 붙어라. 내 최 선수 코치 인터뷰 영어라 못 알아들으셨다고요? 걱정 마시라. 포디오에서 알려드립니다. Welcome to Locker Lingo. Now in this segment we'll dive into the world of sports. We'll be listening to interview clips of people from the sports world, whether it be pre-game, mid-game, or post-game interviews. Go over what they mean and some interesting facts about the sport itself.
솔직히 말하면 저도 이 선수 인터뷰도 잘 못 알아듣거든요.
아 그래요?
원래 선수들은 약간 좀 어눌하게 말하잖아요. Like even like you know, I love Harry Kane.
Yeah.
He's England's like captain for
Yes.
the 축구 team.
네.
But he speaks he mumbles. He's like, and I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
You
Thanks
know?
to subtitles these days,
Yeah.
captions and stuff, we can better understand what they're saying.
You know what's funny? You know Harry Kane and Son Heung-min, they
Yeah.
play together and they do interviews together. 같이 인터뷰하잖아요.
네.
But English people always say, wow, Son's English is better than Harry Kane's. It's easier to understand.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I know a lot of athletes and professional football clubs and other professional leagues, they actually get trained on how to speak to people, to reporters. And
That's why it always
It's
sounds so
surprising.
tame.
yeah, it's surprising how some players don't have that talent, I guess.
Yeah.
as opposed to some others.
Yeah.
I guess it really depends on how you got trained too.
Yeah.
네, so yeah, Locker Lingo에서는 스포츠 관계자의 인터뷰도 듣고 스포츠와 관련해서 유익한 정보나 표현들을 살펴보는 코너입니다. Locker Lingo라는 코너의 뜻은 이 locker 탈의실이라고 하죠. 그리고 lingo는 용어라는 말입니다. 그래서 스포츠 세계에서는 이런 어떤 용어를 사용하는지 알아보는 코너라고 보면 되고요. Each segment, I will play you an interview clip of someone from the sports world. It could be an athlete, a coach, referee, or even the team manager. And you need to guess the sports we're going to be talking about today. 인터뷰 클립에서 나오는 사람이 누가 됐든 여러분은 어떤 스포츠를 오늘 다루는지 맞춰보는 코너이기도 합니다. So if you think you know the answer, you just have to send in your answers via text pound 9050 샵 9050 KakaoTalk or on YouTube live chat. So to start off though, before we actually listen to the actual the interview clip, we're going to listen to a sound of what this sport could sound like if it is played in a local park.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. One more. Yes, sir. Hey. Relax. Slow down.
공원에서 뭐를 하는 것 같아요? 무슨 소리가 나는 것
You know
같아요?
what this sounds like? My childhood. Yeah. I go, oi, pass it, shoot.
Yeah, 알아요.
And then a few dogs go in the distance.
But you did hear like the ball drop in. And,
Yeah, the ball like thud, dun, dun.
Yeah, getting kicked and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we have some guesses. Oh, that's a wrong guess, Jenny-님. But keep trying.
Keep trying. Keep trying. Yeah.
Yeah. So today's sport, I won't reveal it just yet. But today's sport has deep roots in England, and one of the first of this club was founded in 1857 by Colonel Nathaniel Creswick and Major William Priest. And the largest of this sports competitions was first held in 1930 and happens every 4 years. 4년마다 이루어지는 아주 대표적인 큰 이벤트죠. 4년...
올림픽은 아니죠.
아닙니다.
Okay.
네, 올림픽에는 너무 많은 스포츠들이 일어나기 때문이죠. 그거 말고 4년마다 이루어지는 스포츠 컴피티션이 뭘까요? 생각해보면 아실 거예요.
유로컵.
비슷해요. The last one was held in Qatar 2022. And it is actually the most popular sport on the planet. 제일
sure.
인기가 많은 스포츠죠.
Yeah.
그리고 미국이랑 캐나다에서는 이 스포츠를 다른 단어로 불러요.
Yeah. Why? Why do you have to be different?
왜냐하면 미국에는 그 단어의 스포츠가 따로 있거든요.
Yeah.
American something이라고 하죠.
Yeah.
네.
Yeah.
All right, so keep telling us your guesses, and we will listen to a clip, the interview clip of this person. Make your guesses on who this person might be.
Extraordinary game, well, an extraordinary ending. Korea Republic through to the last 16 of the FIFA World Cup. Your emotions, please.
Amazing. I never experienced like this emotional, so it was an amazing feeling. But at the same time, I was really proud of about this team performance, and yeah, it was just unbelievable. And I'm very happy, and I'm really pleased that they gave everything, me including. I gave everything, but the team gave everything to be in this position. I think they well deserve it.
Talk us through that phase of play, the winner, when you're setting the ball up, Pawang there.
Look, I mean, when we cleared the corner, I had a run for almost 80 meters, so it was not easy in the last minute of the game. But yeah, as soon as when I was in front of the box, I could see there were 3-4 players around me, so it was for me impossible to shoot. So then I see certainly Hee-chan is coming on the left side. So and then
Yeah, we all recognize that voice.
Yeah, lots of fans as well. Today's guest, lots of messages coming in, or a few messages coming in saying they love that voice.
Yes.
Can we say who it is?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 손흥민이죠.
맞죠. It's Sonny.
You know what's interesting? I've never heard 손흥민 speak Korean.
Oh.
손흥민이 한국말 쓰는 거 들어본 적이 없거든요. Because I only see him play in the Premier League,
그죠.
and he only speaks in English.
한 번씩 when he comes and gets invited to the Korean broadcasting companies, he gets invited to certain shows. 그럴 때 이제 한국말로 하는 타임이 있어요.
I mean, I would guess. What's really fascinating about Son is that he learned German first, and then he learned English. So he speaks with like a slight German,
맞아요.
which is 진짜 멋있어요.
European German accent를 가지고 있죠.
So multi-talented.
네. 그리고 actually, if you listen to it, 저는 다 알아들을 수 있어요. I can fully understand what he's saying. I don't need subtitles or captions to understand what
His
he's
English
saying.
is really good.
그죠? And a lot of people were saying, is it the World Baseball? When we heard the first clip of what the sports could sound like in a local park, and people are guessing in World Cup. 축구, football. 네, football이 맞습니다. We're talking about the soccer match or soccer in general. And this particular interview was the post-match interview of Son Heung-min after South Korea beat Portugal 2-1 in the group stage of the World Cup in 2022.
Yeah.
Now, I want to go over some expressions here. The interviewer asked the interviewee, Son Heung-min, your emotions, please.
너의 감정 제발.
감정 상태 지금 기분 어떠냐라고
그죠?
물어본 거죠.
It's very 아주 줄여서 많이
네.
줄여서 물어보는 거죠.
예.
Your emotions, please.
네, your emotions, please.
You could say, could you please tell us how you are feeling? 근데 완전히 줄여서 your emotions, please.
네, 이렇게 물어봐도 이해가 되고 이렇게 물어봐도 대답을 할 수 있으니까 그냥 감정 한 말씀 해주세요. Your emotions, please라고 했습니다. 그리고 and he starts off saying, I was really proud of. I was really proud of라고 했거든요. You can kind of tell what kind of personality that Son has really. That he's all about not just himself, but about his team, right? And his team Korea. And he's very proud of something. 뭔가 자랑스럽다고 말하는 거죠. 정말 자랑스러웠어요라고 합니다. The team gave everything to me. 팀이 나에게 모든 것을 줬어요. 라고 했죠. The team gave everything to me. And then well-deserved 이라는 표현을 썼거든요. 정말로 뭐를 받을 자격이 있다. It means that someone has earned a positive outcome or reward because of their actions or efforts. In this context, Son is saying that his team's effort and performance in the game justifies their win against Portugal.
I think it's well-deserved.
Well-deserved. Yeah. Well-deserved. 그리고 나중에 맨 끝에 부분에서 in front of the box라고 했는데요. 이거는 이거는 soccer terminology예요. 축구에서만 들을 수 있는 표현인 것 같은데요. 박스가 이 골대 앞이라는 말이거든요. 골대 앞에 그 박스가 있잖아요. penalty box.
Yeah,
that's the box.
그 필드에 그려 있잖아요.
네.
It's all like white lines.
Right. So in front of the goalie라고 안 하고 in front of the box라고 많이 표현을 하고요. I guess these are the terms that you need to familiarize yourself when listening to these interviews.
Yeah.
I guess one quick fact before we end this segment. Did you know that the largest soccer stadium in the world is not in Europe or not in South America?
It's not?
Yeah.
The largest?
The largest soccer, like football
세상에서
stadium.
가장 큰 경기장,
네.
축구 경기장 어디죠 그럼?
어딘지 알면은 놀랄 거예요. It's in North Korea.
Hey, really?
Yeah, I'm not even joking. But they
평양?
never really host any games. So.
평양?
네, it is in Pyongyang.
But who goes to that?
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, that's interesting fun fact.
Okay.
It can seat 114,000 people. 11만 4천 명이 앉을 수 있는 스테디움이고요. The second largest is in the U.S. in Michigan.
And that's a 축구 stadium.
It's 축구 stadium.
And that's not even their main sport. It's like it's the fourth most popular sport in America.
Yeah, 그렇죠. But they do have a lot of teams there as well.
Wow,
Yeah.
obviously, and everything in America is 대규모죠.
맞습니다. Everything in America is big. You're right.
Yeah.
Even their food portions.
Well, England's Wembley Stadium is 90,000.
big.
It's 90,000 people.
Yeah.
It's used for a lot of song concerts. I saw Oasis there a couple of times.
I would have to say that Wembley Stadium might be the most packed stadium, usually per se on average. 뭐 10등 안에는 들지만 그래도 제일 사람이 많이 가는 스테디움 중에 하나일 것 같아요. Like always sold out tickets and stuff, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And we've got our very own great stadium here. It's Hadzic.
그죠? Yeah, I
great
don't know
stadium.
how many people can sit there, but it's always usually fun when you go and cheer for your team.
For sure. So this was Locker Lingo. Interesting because we've done a few sports segments in the past, but it's been such a long time. You know, David, I have a request. 부탁 하나 있는데요.
네네네.
I don't know about the listeners, 근데 저는 개인적으로 요즘 F1 되게 좋아하거든요. Formula One, 이 레이싱, 카 레이싱이죠. But I know they used to have a track in Korea.
Oh yeah?
For like a very short period, but then it 없어졌어요. I guess there wasn't enough popular, but in Europe, Formula One is the most popular racing sport.
It is.
I want to know some Formula One.
Okay, one day I'll keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind.
And then I'll prepare a script.
Yeah. We got Wheeler Karma님 saying 예전에 타이슨이 경기 끝나고 기분이 어떻냐고 물어보니까 couldn't be better라고 했던 장면이 기억나네요.
Wow.
So of course after a boxing fight, Mike Tyson, very famous, great boxer, bit someone's ear off too. He couldn't be better.
Yeah. I think I heard that clip too as well or seen it.
기분 짱. 기분 너무 좋아.
지금보다 좋을 수 없다.
Yeah.
그러니까 너무 좋다.
덜 나오게 없다.
네, 덜 나이가 없다. Yeah.
Yeah. Jenny saying 손흥민 is a man with nice personality as well as great skills. Yeah, he is. You know, like he plays for Tottenham Hotspur. Like Arsenal fans, Liverpool fans, Manchester United fans. There's always big rivalry, but they all say, you know, I don't like Tottenham, but Sonny is a nice guy.
With that voice?
I'm just imagining the English football fan. But they all seem to like 손흥민 because he's, you know, 뭐 겸손하기도 하고.
He's got a bright personality.
웃음도 잘하고.
그죠.
You know, so yeah, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I think you can see that when you're watching him play.
For sure.
엄청 좋은 personality를 가지고 있어요.
Humble and cool.
For sure.
Great. I enjoyed this, Locker Lingo.
All right, so this will be with us every Thursday. The time is, time for us to wrap up the first hour. That doesn't mean we're done for the show. Oh, no. We have lots coming in the second hour at 5 p.m. So stick around. Don't go anywhere. We're going to listen to 발로차 by Clone. We'll be right back.
부산을 한 장의 사진에 담는다면 어디로 가야 할까요? 꼬꼬마 시절 이때만큼은 세상을 내려다보며 꿈을 키웠고 용돈을 모아 산 사진기는 아직도 서랍 속에 있습니다. 시간이 흘러 키는 자라고 사진은 어디서든 찍을 수 있는 세상이 되었지만 부산의 진짜 모습을 보기 위해서는 같이 가볼 곳이 있습니다. 광복동에서 부산을 내려다보며 우리와 함께 해온 그곳. 새롭게 불을 밝힌 다이아몬드 타워와 함께 용두산 공원이 우리를 다시 찾아왔습니다. 북한과 남항, 멀리 남구와 해운대까지 부산을 한눈에 담을 수 있는 그곳. 알록달록 꽃시계와 함께 다시 시민의 품으로 돌아온 용두산 공원은 부산의 또 하나의 명소입니다. 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
저희 중소기업은 광고비가 제일 부담되죠.
코바코에서
TV 라디오 광고비 지원받으세요.
혁신형 중소기업 방송광고 지원 제도로 광고비 70% 할인이나 250% 보너스 광고 지원.
코바코로 문의하세요. 051-751-0400.
Do you want to be the star of this week's My Life, My English? Have you ever made friends abroad with your English skills? What about English getting you the opportunity of a lifetime? Tell us about your English journey.
이번 주 마이 라이프 마이 잉글리시 코너 주인공을 찾습니다. 영어로 인생의 새로운 기회를 잡았던 경험 있나요? 여러분의 영어 도전기를 들려주세요.
My Life, My English is open to anyone 20 years or older. All participants get a small payment, a souvenir, and an invitation to our Global Citizens Networking Party.
만 20세 이상 부산 시민은 누구나 참여하실 수 있는 마이 라이프 마이 잉글리시. 참가자 전원에게는 소정의 출연료와 기념품, 그리고 이번 가을에 펼쳐질 세계 시민 네트워킹 파티 우선 초대권을 드립니다.
For details, visit www.befm.or.kr.
더 넓은 세계를 향한 여러분의 도전을 응원합니다.
Have you ever wondered what goes on inside BFM studios? Well, wonder no more. You can now listen to as well as watch all of BFM shows. We're bringing BFM even closer to you. Starting May 1st, you can watch all of our shows live on YouTube. Search for Busan영어방송 to catch live streams of your favorite BFM programs. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. You do not want to miss out.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
새로 배운 영어 표현은 앙 물어보고
모르는 영어 표현은 잉 물어보셔라. 교통부터 비즈니스 영어까지.
Bite into new English expressions.
When somebody says, "How are you?" what do you say? Well, you can just say, "I am fine, and you?" But you can also say, "I'm great, I'm doing so well."
Right, it might seem so easy at first, but when it comes to actually saying it, it could be very tough. Do you have any questions about English? Do you want to know all sorts of expressions you just want to use in your daily life? All you have to do is ask.
Yes, and not interrupt, I'm sorry.
Yeah?
In this segment, we will dig into one sentence per day. Don't hesitate or don't be afraid to ask anything you want to know in English with expressions to us. 궁금한 표현이 있다면 물어봐 주세요.
네, 오늘의 영어 표현 May I speak to someone입니다. 누구누구 좀 바꿔주세요. 누구누구와 통화하고 싶습니다라는 표현인데요.
네, 오늘 물어볼 표현입니다. May I speak to David? May I speak to me?
What?
I don't know anyone else.
May I speak to Nick?
Yeah, may I speak to Mr. Davis? There we go.
Davis.
So, may I speak to... So when can we use this expression? 누구누구 좀 바꿔주세요. When can we use this expression?
We could use it when we are on the phone.
Yes.
전화할 때 다른 사람이 제가 닉을 정했는데 닉의 엄마가 전화를 받았어요. 그러면 May I speak to Nick이라고 할 수 있죠?
Oh, David, how you doing these days?
May I speak to Nick?
Oh, David, tell me how you doing?
May I speak to Nick? 이러면 안 되겠죠.
Yeah.
I'm doing well, thank you for asking 하면서 chit-chat 하면서 그 다음에 By the way, I was calling if I could talk to Nick.
You didn't want to speak to me?
Yeah, it's kind of important and I need to talk to him ASAP.
Oh, David. Yeah, so you can say maybe have a chit-chat and then you can say, oh, may I speak to Nick or may I speak to David?
그죠.
Now, obviously, this may I speak to is very, very polite, right? 아주 공손한 표현이죠. 이 may라는 단어가 들어있으니까
네.
it's always polite with may.
네, can을 대신해서 may를 쓰면은 좀 더 공손하게 표현할 수 있는 방법이죠.
그러면 친구 사이에 할 수 있는 표현이 뭐가 있을까요?
친구 사이에서는 can 쓰면 되죠.
Yeah, can I speak to?
Yeah, can I speak to your brother?
Yeah. Can I speak to your brother?
Yeah, is your sister around? Can I speak to your sister?
Why do you want to speak to my sister? You 진짜. Can you put? I would say, can you put 누구 on the phone?
Right.
Can you put someone on the phone?
네.
It doesn't mean put them on top of the phone.
You have to carry them.
Yeah, just put them on the phone, please. So if I'm speaking to David's sister or mother or whatever, brother,
Okay.
and I say, oh, can you put David on the phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can say that. I personally say that. Can you put them on the phone?
Can you put them on the phone? Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember back in the days, 나 때는 말이야, when we didn't have cell phones, smartphones. I mean, we did have cell phones back then, but still, like, 집에 있는 전화기에 there were multiple handsets. Or
Right.
handsets of the phones.
Yeah, back in the Middle Ages.
Like in the 2000s,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We had like 2 phones in the first floor, 2 phones in the second floor, and we all could pick them up and talk.
That's true. We
Yeah.
don't say this anymore, do we?
Yeah.
It'd be weird to call David's phone and go, hi, can I speak to this person?
Yes. We don't share phones or anything, so.
Yeah. Unless, I don't know, maybe my mum wants to speak to me and my wife or my sister, then they would say it.
가족 외에서도 이제 회사로 전화 올 때 할 수도 있죠.
If it's to the company phone.
And you don't know the phone number of the person you're trying to reach.
For sure.
And you're like, oh, I don't know Nick's number for his little cubicle.
We would often say, can you give me their number?
Yeah.
Or can you put them on the phone?
Right. Or can you connect me to Nick?
Oh, wow, yeah. Like with the old telephone
No, connect me like the line.
You know those old people in the workers that used to connect the wires
Oh my goodness.
to a 전화.
네.
Yeah.
Give me a second here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, back in the day. Hey?
Oh my.
So if somebody asks this, how can we answer the question? If I say, may I speak to Nick? 어떻게 대답할 수 있을까요?
You could say a number of things like, oh, he's actually a little busy right now. I'll have him call you back. I'll have him call you back. Or would you like to leave a message? He's not around.
Yeah. Would you like to leave a message? 메시지를 남기실래요? You know, I can give it to him later. Yeah, for good. That's a good way to really respond to that as well. But if I am 옆에 있다면,
네. 옆에 있는데,
나 여기 있는데.
I'll have him call you back. He's busy right now.
Liar. Well, you say, yeah, here he is. Here he is. Here she is. Yeah, he's right next to me.
Yeah, sure. He's right here.
Yeah, that was easy. So let's wrap up today's Chat Lab English, which we did a bit
Bite
earlier.
English.
Bite English written.
물어봐주세요. 네.
물어봐주세요. Today's Bite English was not 물어봐주세요. It was, may I speak to someone?
네. May I speak to Nick? May I speak to Jenny? May I speak to Wheeler Karma님? Yeah, 이렇게 등등 사용할 수 있는 표현들입니다.
I see what you did there as well.
You guys should practice saying, may I speak to 태진 클럽님?
Yeah, that's a good one. And we actually have a lot of messages coming through there, actually. I love how we have our community.
Yes,
just
we do.
talking together.
맞아요.
Checking in. 아무도 물어보고.
네.
They're asking, because Taejin Club name went through a bit of a difficult time a little while ago. And all of our lovely listeners were, asking if he was okay.
그죠. And Jenny was, I guess, trying to up the mood for everyone, saying 저 춤추고 있잖아요 with the song as we were listening to 발로차 by Clone, the music, right? Love the community, love all this. Keep it up, guys.
Yeah, it's keep
왜 이렇게 공감이 없어요? Yeah.
No, it's just the keep it up, guys. Keep it up. But it doesn't just end on YouTube, but also on KakaoTalk. We've got 백건우님 who's been messaging in with a video of a coffee machine, and it's like ASMR for the eyes because it's just coffee pouring into a jar.
You don't know the terminology, right?
What do you call it?
I don't know either.
Coffee is the coffee machine. What is the word? Dripping?
Yeah.
dripping?
I don't know either. 저도 커피를 이렇게 안 만들어서 잘 모르겠는데요.
Yeah.
I guess you have the pressurized chamber
커피를
that
타고
squeezes
계시-
the espresso through a filter.
Yeah.
그게 나오는 게
filtering.
보이잖아요.
It's filtering.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And he's saying 비 오는 에쏘, I guess 에스프레소 한 잔 내린다고 지작했어요. Oh no, but hopefully you enjoyed your
Oh,
coffee.
지각 to the show. Oh, that's fine. As
Oh,
long as
so-
you're tuning in.
I thought you were 지각 to your work.
No.
I thought you meant your work. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay. I hope you're enjoying your coffee. 공혜경님 as well. Appreciation for 손흥민. And 미역 Stella 이님 saying, Nick, 넷땡에서 F1 다큐멘터리 보셨나요? 정말 흥미로워요. 추천합니다. I know the one, Drive to Survive, right? I haven't seen it, but I really want to see it. Now that you've recommended it, I'm going to take a look.
저도 한번 봐야 되겠네요.
I need an excuse to watch it.
그래. 저는 F1에 대해서 잘 모르니까 한번 보고 영감을 받아서 I will make the skit for our next Locker Lingo.
Great stuff. All right, brilliant. All right, and we just finished Byte English as well. Any messages at all, please send them over to us. We're going to take a song break and we'll be back. This is Candy by Park Jae-bom.
I need a touch of boy.
Baby 우리 둘 We 무시하고 we outside 마치 꿈 같은 기분이 들어 baby 다른 커플 모두 우리 보고 say what 시선 끌어 우리 너무 famous 아직 하늘 위로 yeah we gon' way up If you see us ballin' in a layup Sweet like candy 달콤한 flavor Let me some sugar baby I am your neighbor You're sweet like candy 달콤한 flavor Let me some sugar, baby I am your neighbor Baby, I wanna lay you down, down 꺼올래 하고 있었잖아 yeah. 시선 고정은 너만 바라봐 yeah. 난 너만 바라봐 Baby, 솔직하게 이 모든 게 완벽해 내가 부족해도 Can you love me with all you got? I really wanna take you around the world Let's go up 이 좋은 느낌 Sip one soju bottle full You're sweet like candy 달콤한 flavor Let me some sugar baby I am your neighbor You're sweet like candy 달콤한 flavor Let me some sugar baby I am your neighbor Sweet like candy 달콤한 flavor Let me some sugar baby Sweet like candy, baby, 달콤한 flavor. Let me some sugar, baby. I'm your neighbor. 달콤한 건 잘 못 참지. 진실의 미가 난다 봤지. 덕분에 난 매일이 white 고기에 뿌린 설탕들 이거 다닐 거야. 신경 잡아 나와 never 이맘만 빼려 거울 봐. You so much better. I make you sexy forever. 못 믿겠니? 많아 더 보여줘야 알지. 난 저 형처럼 복근은 없지만 상관없단 걸 네가 제일 잘 알아. You know Sweet like candy 달콤한 flavor Let me some sugar baby I am your neighbor You're sweet like candy 달콤한 flavor Let me some sugar baby I am your neighbor You're sweet like candy 달콤한 flavor Let me some sugar baby I am your neighbor You're sweet like candy 달콤한 flavor Let me some sugar baby I am your neighbor
Flash Pop Quiz. 퀴즈 타임입니다, 여러분. 오늘은 동심으로 돌아가서 동화의 제목을 하나 맞춰보기로 합니다. Do you guys enjoy fairy tales when you were young? Today we have prepared several clues for one fairy tale.
네, 맞습니다. 저희가 준비한 몇 개의 힌트를 드릴 텐데요. 힌트를 듣고 동화의 제목을 맞추시면 됩니다. Please send us the answer as soon as you possibly can. Send your answers to pound 9050. 샵 9050 should cost you 101 or a KakaoTalk message or a YouTube live streaming comment. So we're going to tell you how to participate and we're going to give you the clues.
네, 4개의 클루를 듣고 4개의 힌트를 듣고 정답을 보내주시면 됩니다.
Alright.
So we'll give away one at a time. What's our number one hint?
This is a literary fairy tale written by the Danish author Hans Christian Andersen.
Ooh. Hint number 2, the story follows the journey of a young mermaid who is willing to give up her life in the sea as a mermaid to gain a human soul.
Ooh. Number 3, the lesson of this story is that if we were to give up during challenges, we would never reach our dreams.
Uh-huh. And number 4, recently this story was made as a movie and raked in $117 million at the US box office on opening weekend.
It was remade.
Remade as a movie.
It was remade, I believe. Yeah, yeah. There was a cartoon out before.
그죠?
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, 여러분 아시겠습니까? 혹시 아직도 모르겠다면 이 노래를 한번 들어보시면 됩니다. We're going to listen to a song which should give you a hint. And I like this song. I sing this in 노래방.
Oh, I like this one too. 그 dialogue 있는 version도 있잖아요.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. 네, 노래가 나가는 동안 정답 받겠습니다. Pound 9050.
오늘 공감 빵이네요.
I'm sorry, I just don't know how to react.
네, 알겠습니다.
I mean, I'll try and do a bit more 호응 좀 해줄게요.
아니 괜찮아요. 네. 어쩔 수 없죠.
Alright, we're gonna listen to a song, Under the Sea by Samuel E. Wright.
Ariel, listen to me. The human world, it's a mess. Life under the sea is better than anything they got up there. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more are you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shore, they work all day. Out in the sun, they slave away. While we're devoting full time to floating under the sea. Down here on the fish is happy as after the waves they roll. The fish on the land ain't happy. It's hot 'cause they in the bowl. But fish in the bowl is lucky. They in for a worse fate. One day when the boss get hungry, yes, you go beyond the plate. Oh, under the sea, under the sea. Nobody beat us, fry us, and eat us in fricassee. We what the land folks loves to cook. Under the sea we have to hook up. We got no troubles. Life is the bubbles under the sea. Under the sea. Since life is sweet here, we got to be here naturally. Even the sturgeon and the ray, they did the earth and start to play. We got the spirit, you got to hear it under the sea. Play the flute, the cop, play the hop, the players play the bass and they sound the chop, the bass play the brass, the chub play the tub. The flute is the duke of soul. The way he can play the names on the strings, the chub rocking on the blackfish. He sings this belt and this rod. They know where it's at. They know that blowfish blow. Sardine begin, it's music to me. what do they got? A lot of sun. We got a hot crustacean band. Each little clown here know how to jam here under the sea. Each little slug here cutting a rug here under the sea. Each little snail here know how to whale here. That's why it's hotter under the water. Yeah, we in luck here down in the muck here under the sea.
아, 이 노래 진짜 들을 때마다 진짜 행복해요. I don't know, because every time I go to 노래방이 항상 첫 곡이거든요. Just to kind of like, you know, 좀 몸풀기, 입풀기.
Yeah, this is your 18, number 18?
I guess so. And a lot of my friends like it.
Yeah.
I have a Canadian friend from when I lived in Ulsan. And
Me?
Not you. I have other Canadian friends too.
Good enough.
But me and him would duet this song all the time.
Oh, nice.
We're both umchi, but yeah, it was great.
Yeah. Oh, it's a great song, a great story, as well as a great movie, the animation movie. Now, the new movie that came out, there's a lot of I guess different opinions about it.
Should we give the answer first?
Yes, we're all talking about The Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid, 인어공주죠. Yeah, it was originally a cartoon back from, I don't know, the 90s?
Yeah.
I guess the 90s. I loved it as a kid. I liked the second one as well, where she has a daughter who's on the land, but she wants to go to the sea.
yeah.
반대죠.
그쵸.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool.
거기에 나오는 캐릭터 그 애니메이션 영화에서는 저는 플라운더랑 세바스찬 좋아했거든요.
Yeah, the fish and the crab.
crayfish, or, yeah, something like that. Lobster? Was it a lobster?
He was a crab.
Crab?
Yeah.
Was it a crab?
Why are you laughing? Why is she laughing?
꽃게. Because you said 꽃게, right?
꽃게장. I was thinking of like 양념게장 and stuff
Oh
like
no!
that. Yeah.
How could you?
It's delicious.
It's Sebastian. Sebastian.
Stay under the sea, man. And of course the new remake did come out, which starred Halle Bailey, a new actress who I've heard a lot of things. Now, I know there was a lot of controversy about this movie, like Jenny was saying as well. 요즘 말이 많더라고요. Yeah. But from what I hear as well, is she's an amazing singer. And it still is a very visually appealing movie. The only thing I think looks a bit weird is the fish, Flounder and Sebastian. They don't look like cartoons. They look like real fish and crabs.
Oh. It's interesting, I guess, how they try to portray the characters differently.
It's like when the Lion King remake came out and it was real animals.
Really?
Yeah. Recently, a couple of years ago.
Okay, I haven't seen the remakes.
Yeah. But I think I'll see this. Maybe when it comes to streaming services.
Yeah.
Sure.
Not in the theaters.
I wanted to go watch Guardians of the Galaxy, but I still haven't done that yet.
Yeah, me neither.
I need to see that first. 이선임님 생 인어공주, 정혜리님, The Little Mermaid as well. 백건우님, I like your message. Yeah. 미역 스텔라이님 as well, saying 인어공주 and sending a picture, but the picture 오류가 있는 것 같은데요. It's just a.
No. This is Sebastian, the crab.
I can't see
This
it.
is a lobster. That's a lobster.
On my screen it says 오류.
Sebastian is a lobster, isn't it?
Sebastian's a crab, isn't he? Is he a lobster?
It's red.
Crabs can be red when you cook them.
But he's not cooked in the movie.
Is he a lobster?
I don't know. I always thought that was a lobster.
Oh, maybe. I think
because the legs are like coming out of the body like that, right?
I always thought he was a crab.
Crabs는 이렇게 나오잖아요, 팔이.
All right, everyone, what do you think? 여러분 어떻게 생각하시나요? Is Sebastian a crab or a lobster?
네, 말씀 주세요.
That's today's pop quiz.
닉은 crab이라고 하고 꽃게라고 하고요.
이제 보니까 약간 좀
랍스터
랍스터처럼 생겼는데. 근데 지금까지 계속 크랩이라고 생각했는데요.
Yeah.
My whole world.
He's just missing the two feelers.
Yeah. All right, so the answer was The Little Mermaid. Lots of words coming through from people as well.
Yeah. We're getting lots of pictures of Sebastian now.
I want to look at these because people are sending these.
The Jay saying 개 아닐까요? Crab.
I thought that too.
저는 아무리 봐도 이게 랍스터처럼 보여가지고요.
Yeah, but maybe crabs don't look like crabs on TV. You got to use lobsters.
So they are lobsters, right?
Yeah, whatever. Find out for us, everybody. Find out for us.
Yes, please let us know.
Lots of messages coming in, which is great to see. The Little Mermaid. We have a winner.
Yes, we do. We're gonna give away a hamburger set coupon to 0431번님 축하드립니다.
Congratulations, my friend. Yeah, you're all winners in our eyes, and I like listening to these songs You know, like listening to these songs from back in my childhood.
네, 맞아요. 옛날에 들었던 노래들 이제 커서 노래방 가서 부르는 니크.
I won't sing like Poju Singer though, or The Voice. Mic drop.
아, 우리 같이 부르면 진짜
좋을 것 같은데요.
고막 터질 것 같아요.
Well, let's listen to a good song now. This is a song from the new Little Mermaid remake. Halle Bailey, who was the star, she sings this song, Part of Your World.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's it's and what's it's galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down a, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day while I'm on the sand? Betcha on land they understand, bet they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of foremen, ready to stand, ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it, what's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore above us? Out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that
Lights, camera, action.
Pop, 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 poppity popcorn.
Respect!
popcorn.
I was thinking, what is he saying? He's saying
popcorn.
Okay. All right. I was like, what is
Well, it's popcorn time, guys, and we have Michael Garrett in the studio. Hello.
Hey guys, hello everybody. It's great to be here with you. And my popcorn time segment here is just we're going to talk about everything movies.
Yes.
Anything related to movies is pretty
Brilliant.
much right there on the board for us for discussion. And today we're going to talk about 2 action movies.
I really look forward to that. You know, you're the movie guy here at BEFM.
I kind of am. Since 2013, 2019, I've been talking about movies on the air, and so I kind of just nailed down that corner.
That's
of
awesome.
BFF.
Yeah, I mean, prior to the new season, we're talking about the guests and stuff and their qualities and stuff, and we all came to an agreement that Michael G is the movie man.
I am the movie man.
Critic, perhaps.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what you do for a living?
I mean, I've done some, online reviews of things. I have done that.
Nice.
But I've studied it some as well. Kind of more
Okay.
the analysis of it than the making of it.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, just a lot of talking about movies mostly. Where I wanted to ask you guys, like, where you are with action genre. Is that your number one? If you're going to go see a movie, are you most excited about action more than anything else?
I think I used to love action movies growing up, but nowadays I'm more into like suspense and thriller.
Yeah, back in the Schwarzenegger days, for sure.
Yeah.
But now, I know he still makes stuff, but I don't watch it that often nowadays.
Yeah.
But I'm more into horror, psychological kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah, we're really vibing with the movies over here, Nick, because my favorite genre is horror, and we were talking about Memories of Murder a little bit earlier as well.
Harinit Shrug is a great movie.
Yeah, it's really fantastic. But I wanted to talk about action because Bumjae Doshi 3 is out this week. Very exciting. A lot of people really looking forward to it. It's been like, the first one, the second one, they were the major box office smashes of their respective years. 2017 for the first one, which Bumjae Doshi, I mean, do you think there's something, I want to talk about the titles first. Do you think that Crime City, like a literal translation of Bumjae Doshi, sounds bad?
Is that what it's called, Crime City?
It's not. It's called The Outlaws, the first one. And then the second one is called The Roundup.
Roundup.
Well, if you say Crime City, it sounds like a bad, 얼굴 check game. Like, welcome to Crime City, you gotta spend money to unlock this part of town.
And go for a heist.
Exactly. It sounds a bit too generic in English, but The Outlaws sounds really cool.
Yeah, The Outlaws. And then they went from, it's still Bumjae Doshi, then it becomes 2, but then instead of The Outlaws 2, they went with The Roundup. So I just got a lot of questions about the titles, just first of all, but the new one is The Roundup No Way Out. So they went with that kind of subtitle of it right there as well. Also, they do a lot of playing with the names, which is fun. So Ma Dong-seok is, of course, the actor who stars in it, and he's the major draw of the movie. He's going to be the one on the poster that you really notice.
Yeah.
His character, Ma Seok-do.
Similar.
Yeah, very similar.
So you're just going to kind of twist it around there. And then with the villains are very important in these action movies. Of course, Ma Dong-seok is the main draw, but I always find myself really focusing on the villains as well. And then Yoon Gae-sang, he played the villain in the first movie. He played this Chinese, I guess, kind of gangster. He collected debts. He was a debt collector.
Okay.
Very intimidating guy. There's a lot of knife stuff in these movies, by the way. But then the character played by Son Seok-gu in the second one, Bumjae Doshi 2, is named Kang Hae-sang. So we got Yoon Gae-sang is the man playing the bad guy in the first one. Then Kang Hae-sang is the name of the character who's the bad guy in the second one.
재밌네요.
Yeah, I guess from a foreigner's perspective, not familiar with the Korean names, it could sound very similar.
Yeah, and I kind of checked this out with my wife as well. I'm married to a Korean woman. I was like, am I just being a foreigner right now, or does Yoon Gae-sang and Kang Hae-sang sound really similar, like they're doing this on purpose? And she gave me the Korean check of approval. She was like, yeah, this sounds like they're playing around with the names a little bit here. So the villain in the third movie is Lee Jun-hyuk, played by Lee Jun-hyuk. So I'm not familiar with his stuff, but I think that he is going to be the focal point of this one, and I'm really looking forward to that. But of course, Ma Dong-seok, he is the main attraction for this one. And what an action star. I wanted to ask you this. Do you think that he's the most like, or that his character in these movies is the most like?
Well, Ma Dong-seok, he's such a versatile role because he can play the big gangster and the big hard man.
Yeah.
But he can also play the lovable, like, tsundere, like the lovely guy who's just got a bigger, physique.
Yeah. Sometimes very silly, right?
Sometimes very silly.
Yeah.
And, he's in Hollywood movies too.
Yeah.
I think he's really versatile. And he's a likable character.
For sure.
A likable guy.
I think with many hits of him playing the super tough guy, the police officer type of look, I think he could be very, very popular for this movie as well.
Yeah, no, he is definitely going to be. And I think they're just going to keep making these. I thought of not Ma Dong-seok and Mel Gibson comparison, but I thought of these movies as being a little bit like Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, so
90년대에 나왔던 그 액션 영화 시리즈인데요. Mel Gibson and Who is it?
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Danny Glover. They were a buddy cop. It was 1987. The first one came out, and the reason it kind of feels like that is that the detectives who are working on these murder cases, they're always going against the police captain or the chief. They're always having to do things on their own, and there's always a guy kind of saying like, "Did you have to rough up that bus like in the process of capturing this criminal and that kind of thing?" Always arguing, always kind of getting honesto all the time. They're getting really just chewed out there. But I agree with you that I can't really have an equivalent to Ma Dong-seok in the sort of English action movie type of actors. He's not like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He is really kind of his unique thing, and it is kind of his cuteness.
그죠.
I think that is the main thing that we don't have from other people. Who's cute like that? Like Dwayne Johnson is not cute.
I guess he could kind of look cute, Dwayne Johnson,
Yeah,
a
like
little
a
bit,
Moana.
but it's different, right?
Yeah. Ma Dong-seok is the kind of guy you'd want him to be your bodyguard, but you'd also want him just to read you a bedtime story.
That's right.
You
Yeah.
know.
형님이 될 수 있는 버디가드.
바디가드. 근데 동화책도 읽어줄 수 있는 그런
그런 형님.
그죠.
네, 여러분들은 혹시 어떻게 생각하시나요? 마동석이 이제 범죄의 도시 3에도 나오잖아요. Do you guys like 마동석? Do you guys like him as a character? Do you guys like him as an actor? 여러분들의 의견도 저에게 나눠주세요.
그리고 in America and in all around the world, England, when 부산행이라는 영화 나왔을 때 마동석도 나왔잖아요. Everybody saw him and they loved him. They were like, "Oh, he's such a good character." You know,
유니크하니까.
protecting his pregnant wife.
Yeah.
You know, he was kind of like the savior.
맞아요.
Yeah,
그리고 멋있고.
Immediately likable and charming for sure. Let's listen to a clip though, so you can actually hear what we're talking about and how charming Ma Dong-seok can be. This comes from 범죄도시 2, and it kind of captures the humorous relationship between two characters. This is going to be Ma Dong-seok talking with his police captain that he's partnered with in the second movie, played by Chae Gui-hwa.
안장 영어 할 줄 알아? 나한테 지금 영어를 논하는 거야? 해봐. I like to order salad first, but no onion and no balsa vinegar. 됐어?
아, 영어 잘하는구나.
그래. 어? 외국 나갈 때 나랑 같이 다니면 만사가 오케이야. 아, 됐어. 나 더 이상 나 길게 얘기 안 해. 나만 믿고 따라와.
야, 우리 반장 멋있다. 너만 따라오라며. 아, 애들이 영국식 발음을 전혀 못 알아듣네.
근데 웃긴 거 실제로는 마동석이 영어 진짜 잘하잖아요.
훨씬 잘하죠.
He's like I've heard him in like a lot of YouTube videos, and he's really fluent. 엄청 유창해가지고.
He lived in America
깜짝
for a
놀랐어요.
long time, right?
Is that why?
Yeah, and he also trained people when he was working out. He trained a few celebrities apparently.
Yeah.
Right.
He was a trainer. He worked with them, and he lived in the United States, as you said, at a young age as well. So yeah, he does know English really well, and he can impress with that. And I do think that this movie, I think it's going to be great. And the people who are a fan of the series already, I myself is one of those. I'm looking forward to it as it seems to just really develop every single time.
그렇죠.
Now I want to move on to another action movie here.
Okay.
Let's go to another one, and this one, it's got a lot of genres actually mixed in. It's not only action. It's called 늑대 사냥, which it's just literally like wolf hunt.
Yeah.
But the English title is Project Wolf Hunting.
Okay.
Now you might say, why are we talking about this right now? Because it came out in September of last year, but it's been trending as #1 on a particular streaming platform online as an app for the last week. So a lot of people have been seeing it kind of recently. Now, this one, it has a few connections to 범죄도시 that made me want to talk about this here as well, not just the fact that a lot of people are watching it. But one of it is it's about going to the Philippines and bringing some dangerous Korean criminals back on a boat. In that way, it might make you think of Con Air, if you are familiar with that action movie. Nicolas Cage. Yeah, it's about kind of transporting a lot of really dangerous criminals. It feels like that a lot very early on. Also, I mentioned, and you heard in the clip, Chae Gui-hwa, who is the captain in 범죄도시 2. He's also the monster in this movie, 늑대 사냥. So he has one actor that's in both of these films.
그럼 진짜 괴물이 나오는 거예요? Is it like real like monsters and
So it's like
fantastical
CG'd monster?
No, it's just makeup, but he's a monster in the fact that he's kind of a hybrid of a super soldier and a zombie.
Oh, Oh, so a bit of a sci-fi in it.
It is, yeah. So
Okay.
that's what I was saying. We can mix a lot of the genres here. It's not just action. It's action plus the sci-fi of having kind of super soldiers, and also it's horror.
Oh,
so
perfect.
there you go, Nick. You got this one. I mean, this might be something that piques your interest here. Now, the horror part is also partly why I wanted to talk about it. It's a little bit of a PSA, a public service announcement, that this has some of the most gore that I've ever seen in a movie. And that's why I was kind of startled by it, because it appears to be in a kind of a package like an action movie, like a Con Air. And when you get about 25 minutes in, all of a sudden you're watching one of the bloodiest things that you've ever seen, and also very cruel.
그럼 처음에는 좀 얌전하게 시작하는데 갑자기 20분 약간 보다가
So this is 늑대사냥.
피랑
Yes.
이 gore 같은 게 너무 갑자기 나와가지고
엄청 그 gore이 한국말로 뭐라 그러죠? 엄청
피가 많은
많다. 잔인하다.
예,
잔인한 영화입니다.
예.
잔인한 영화를 좋아하시는 분들은 늑대사냥을 좋게 볼 수도 있겠네요.
근데 약간 반전으로 나온다고 했어요. 그러니까 처음에는 진짜 그런 영화 아닌 것처럼 보이는데
네.
and then
점점점 갑자기.
is it like suddenly after 25?
It's pretty sudden.
It's pretty
갑자기.
갑작스럽게. Suddenly someone head explode or something.
Yeah.
It's kind of like The
그런-
Boys then,
그런 거.
maybe.
The Boys, maybe a bit like The
Yeah,
Boys.
Yeah.
because
a bit
I
like
never expected The Boys to be like gory until that scene.
Yep.
I think that's the kind of what a lot of people like these days is lots of blood and guts.
Yeah.
You know, it seems to be the thing.
Yeah.
자극적인 거 요즘 좀 많이 나오는 것 같아요.
예, 근데 요즘 CGI로 하는 게 아니라 진짜 practical effects로 많이 하더라고요.
And that's what's happening in this movie very much, because it's a lot of spraying blood, honestly. It's almost like you have like a super soaker and you just put a bunch of blood in it. I mean, there's enough blood in here to put out a forest fire. It's actually very, very ridiculous.
Might have to see it.
But, you know, some of it is also, I wonder why it's in there. And so some of the movies that we've talked about that can be, like, if we're talking about The Boys, for example, kind of surprising you with that, it's kind of going against the very popular superhero movies that we're very familiar with. And you're kind of saying, like, oh, this is just what everything you see in the theater. No, it's not. It's actually the opposite of that.
뻔하지 않고
그쵸.
되게 뭐 신선한 약간 그런 콘텐츠라서 사람들이
Right.
되게 좋아하는 것 같은데 참고로 저희가 이건 The Boys 얘기했는데요. 되게 인기가 많은 미드예요. 근데 슈퍼히어로 미드인데 이렇게 아이언맨, 스파이더맨 이런 조금 뻔한 슈퍼히어로물이랑 조금 다르거든요. 추천하는데 19금이에요.
네, 19금이고 엄청 잔인하고
Yeah.
비하인드 씬스에 일어날 수 있는 것들이 일어나는 상황들을 보여주는 미드죠.
Yeah.
네.
That's right. And I also maybe like the reason why the violence is included is important to me as a viewer. And that's another thing that when I watch Nikdae Sanyang, when somebody does something cruel in the movie, if I'm wondering, like, why is he doing it that much? Like, I don't understand why he's hurting him that badly. And it's not really in the movie. That also gives me a little bit of a pause. Like, why am I watching this? Is it just to see the bloodiest thing I can possibly see? There's some of the movies that are very bloody, there's a reason why it's happening.
I think some people, we like to be shocked.
Okay.
But the more shocking things we watch, we build up a tolerance. 내성이 생기잖아요. 그래서 그 벽을 넘기기 위해서 더 잔인한 것을 봐야 약간 충분히
내성이
즐겁게
생겨서
볼
더
수
자극적인 걸 봐야 된다.
그렇죠.
It's like eating spicy food, right?
Yeah. More.
But you need it spicier the next time.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Was there a clip on this? Yeah, let's listen to a clip of this.
네, 늑대사냥이 청불인 만큼 이게 되죠. 네, 엉덩이 노출신도 있잖아요. 촬영할 때 어땠어요? 이 약간의 스포가 될 수 있는 거긴 한데.
그럼 이런 거 촬영할 때는
예, 저 사실 진짜
예.
민망했거든요.
예.
근데 그런 거는 좀 이제 그 대본으로 봤었을 때 확 안 와닿고
예.
아, 이 정도 노출이 있구나 뭐 이렇게 생각을 해가지고 뭐랄까요 그냥 뭐 가서 하면 되지 뭐 난 배운데 하면 되지 뭐 이렇게 했다가 이제 막상 다가오니까 너무 부담스러운 거예요. 너무 긴장되고 근데 제가 이제 타투를 했다 그랬잖아요.
예.
그 판박이를 이렇게 스티커로 붙이고
예.
이제 전신 문신이니까 엉덩이도 문신이 있어요.
예.
근데 뭔가 그냥 얇은 타이즈를 입은 느낌이더라고요. 그래서
그냥 그걸 방패막으로.
네, 그냥 갑자기 안 부끄럽기 시작해가지고
예.
그냥 맘 편하게 촬영을 했죠. 네.
Why to cover himself in these sticker tattoos?
Yeah, so I should have really introduced that clip a little better because it's not actually from the movie itself, but that was a radio interview with one of the stars of the movie who I think is coming out of the movie, the one actor who I noticed the most in it, and I think other people as well. It's So In-guk. Now he plays the kind of most evil psychopath criminal on the boat. And he's a very obvious in this way because he has kind of like these bangs, these very evil eyes underneath the bangs, tattoos from his ankles up to his chin. So yeah, all the way up here. But then you would think, oh, you have to sit in a chair and they paint on this tattoo every single day, but he was actually wearing like a sticker tattoo every day. So what he was talking about is that there is one scene where he has the orange jumpsuit that a prisoner wears.
Okay.
It's also like very Con Air-esque right here. And then when he escapes, he takes it off and puts on like his kind of gangster clothing or whatever. And so the camera kind of enjoys a moment of the nude Soenguk.
The rear part of him.
Yeah, the rear part of him.
Yeah.
And then so what he's saying is, they were saying, you know, were you nervous about that? Was it embarrassing being naked in front of the camera? And he was like, I wasn't naked. I was wearing a sticker tattoo over my whole
so
body.
So covered.
So I was actually covered.
Brilliant. Michael, it's been a pleasure for this first episode of Popcorn Time. We talked about two great, really popular Korean media forms and movies, of course. You can call it The Outlaws or 범죄도시 and 늑대사냥. They sound violent, but many people like that.
Yeah. I would say Nikdae Sanyang is the one where you really have to be careful.
Brilliant.
And then Bomjae-doshi 3 is just going to be pretty good for anybody who's kind of a teenager and up, probably.
We look for the different movies you're going to bring every week. Always love to talk movies. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see you next week, my friends.
It's great to be here, and I'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Okay.
We're going to take a song break. This is Inspiration by Taeyang.
반짝반짝 넌 MJ 달 위를 걷는 듯해 미끄러지듯 roller skate 날 춤추게 해 from the sunset to the sun 넌 보랏빛 purple rain 물감처럼 번져 아름다운 널 흠지근한 이유 fine 넌 나의 queen, let's rock and roll 넌 내 삶이라서 난 죽음 뒤에도 다시 태어날 거야 넌 내 시작이기에 난 끝없이 너와 영원할 테니까 메마른 사막에 oasis 내게 머물러줘 stand by me 저 푸른 초원 뒤에 나 누워서 너라는 별을 품을 거야
손 내면 톡하고 터질 것 같은 그대로 위해 난 오늘 현철이는 반짝이는 정장 입고 그대 허리를 감으면서 난 그대 맘을 서리해 황홀해 밀어볼 댄소리 그대랑 춤을 추네 빙글빙글 싱그럽게 오른손목을 그대 막 뒤틀어서 돌고 돌아 안착시켜 가슴에 그대 몸에 내 눈 레이저 올라가는 내 심장 페이더 Turn it up my DJ 손을 올려 내 어깨뽕에 당신밖에 난 없어 나와 함께하면 폭소 나오게 살게 해줄게
메마른 사막에 oasis 내게 머물러줘 stand by me 저 푸른 초원 뒤에 나 누워서 너라는 별을 품을 거야
There's no creation without your direction your love and patience my inspiration new sensation my only passion true destination
메마른 사막에 oasis 내게 머물러줘 stand by me 저 푸른 초원 뒤에 나 누워서 너라는 별을 품을 거야
아직 한 발 남았다.
The last English dose.
It ain't over till it's over. Now, before wrapping up the show, we would like to let you know one more useful English expression.
There are lots of situations in the world, and we will pick interesting situations and take the time to share one expression through short conversations of that particular situation.
So, what kind of situation should we move on to today? 날씨가 요새 참말로 이상하지. 여기로 앉아있어. 뭐 드실랍니까? 우리 집은 다 맛있는데.
잠시 메뉴판 좀 볼게요. 네, 이 메뉴 궁금하네요. 여기 이 울트라 불닭맛 강력 캡사이신 고추 범버킹 왕짱 매운 치킨. 이거 얼마나 매운가요? 제가 매운 걸 잘 먹긴 하지만 많이 매울까요?
이거 이 울트라 불닭맛 감력 캡사이신 고추 범버킹 왕짱 매운 치킨 좀 매운데 뭐 억수로 매운 거 이거 먹고 나면 눈물 찔끔 날 정도 뭐 그 정도에
그 정도면 괜찮겠네요. 감당할 수 있겠지. 난 사나이니까 하나 포장 그거 해주세요.
맛이 맵다, 강하다, hot and spicy 말고 다른 영어로 막창 표현하려니 알쏭달쏭합니다. 오늘은 맛이 강하거나 맵다는 표현을 영어로 어떻게 이야기하는지 알아볼 겁니다.
네, 영어로는 이 상황이 어떻게 표현될지 먼저 한번 들어보시죠.
Hello, are you ready to order?
I have a question about the menu. How spicy is your spicy chicken?
It's not extremely hot, but it has a little kick to it.
I think I can handle it. I'll take one order to go, please.
Let's listen to it one more time. Hello, are you ready to order?
I have a question about the menu. How spicy is your spicy chicken?
It's not extremely hot, but it has a little kick to it.
I think I can handle it. I'll take one order to go, please.
Thank you, Daniel and Stephanie, for lending us your voices for the last dose. It has a kick to it, 혹은 it has a little kick to it. 맛이 강하거나 맵다라는 뜻입니다. So let's go over these sentences. They say, hello, are you ready to order? 주문하시겠어요? Very simple.
네, 그러자 I have a question about the menu. 메뉴에 대해서 궁금한 게 있어요. I have a question about the menu. How spicy is your spicy chicken? spicy chicken, 매운 치킨 얼마나 맵나요? 라고 물어봤죠. How spicy is your spicy chicken?
It's not extremely hot. Extremely, E-X-T-R-E-M-E-L-Y. Extremely, 극도로라는 뜻이죠. It's not extremely hot. 극도로 맵지는 않고요. It's not extremely hot, but 하지만 it has a little kick to it. 오늘의 last dose English입니다. It has a little kick to it. 조금 매콤해요라는 뜻이죠. For example, you go to a restaurant. Is it spicy? No, it's not spicy, but it has a little kick to it. 조금 매콤해요. You know? Or as you say, 좀 매콤해요.
네, 먹다가 it has a little kick to it, huh?
Yeah. Sometimes when you just want to underemphasize how spicy it is, you know, 엄청 매운데 근데 친구들 앞에서
멋있게 폼 잡으려고.
It's got a bit of a kick. 근데 괜찮죠? It's got a kick.
It's not like super spicy, but it's got a little kick to it. Yeah.
감당할 수 있죠. Yeah, that's it. It has a little kick to it.
네, 그러자 I think I can handle it. 에이, 그 정도는 뭐 감당할 수 있을 것 같아요. I think I can handle it. I'll take one order to go, please. Takeout 할게요. 포장할게요. I'll take one order to go, please. 라고 했습니다.
And that was today's last English dose. It has a kick to it. 맛이 강하거나 맵다, 조금 맵다라는 뜻이죠. I say this often I don't always say, oh, it's so spicy. I'm like, oh, it has a kick.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a kick.
Yeah, which means it's pretty spicy.
네. 근데 막 엄청 매운 건 아니니까 그냥 탁 뭔가 탁 쏘이는 맛 그런 맛이 있죠.
Yeah, like not necessarily spicy as well. Sometimes it can be like just a strong flavor.
맞아요.
엄청 진한 맛이라면 it's got a kick to it.
맞아요. 특히 막 뭐 카레에 어떤 허브가 들어가거나 아니면은 동남아 아시아의 음식 먹을 때 허브 같은 게 들어갈 때 it's got a kick to it.
Yeah. I went to Taiwan a while ago. 타이페이에 갔는데 그 치두부 먹었거든요.
와우.
Stinky tofu. 그거 진짜 has a kick to it.
저는
맵지는 않은데
못 먹을 것 같아요.
It has a kick. It smells really bad, but it tastes good.
Okay.
I ate a lot.
Can you eat durian as well? Because it smells bad.
I've never actually had durian itself.
Oh,
I've had
okay.
durian ice cream.
Oh, it's very similar, I
mean,
think.
I don't mind 지독한 냄새 for food.
Okay.
I love 청국장.
그렇죠. The fact that you love 청국장 and blue cheese, 치두부, that's it says
I
it all.
don't love 치두부. I don't love it. Love는 좀 강한 단어인데.
그 정도는 아니군요.
좀 참을 감당할 수 있어요.
네, 알겠습니다.
Even though it's got a kick to it.
Yes.
If you want to visit BFM's website, befm.or.kr, you can listen to all the audio clips and check the scripts of The Last English Dose. The time now is 5:53 in the afternoon. We are slowly coming to the end of this show for Thursday. Lots of messages coming in as well. We have 6777님 번님 saying 오늘도 신나는 마음으로 방송 들으며 퇴근해요.
네.
Congratulations.
Oh, just before we wrap things up as well, Sebastian is indeed a crab. Red crab. Jamaican crab, they say.
그죠. 이 사진 보니까 이 랍스터 꼴이 없어요.
그런데 랍스터처럼 생겼다고 인터넷에 찾으면 논란이 엄청 커요.
Yeah.
저만 그런 게 아니었더라고 보니까. Actually, Michael G, we were talking about it behind the scenes as well, and he was saying that it does kind of look like lobster.
Yeah, for sure. Even Jenny was saying 세바스찬은 트리니다드 개에서 이 달랑개로 바뀌었다고 합니다.
그죠.
That's really in depth.
개가 맞습니다. 제가 틀렸어요.
Yeah, it's all right. We all make mistakes.
But I still think Sebastian is a lobster from my point of view.
You're living in cuckoo land.
Well, Sebastian is allowed to come visit me in Cuckoo Land.
Delicious. All right, the time is now 5:54 in the afternoon. We got to start wrapping things up. But remember, tomorrow is Friday, so we're going to be back with some great new segments. We've got Come Fly With Me, a new segment here all about traveling, as well as My Home, My Busan, and prizes and quizzes and all the good stuff as well.
That's right.
On that note, though, we're going to wrap things up. The 4 p.m. duo was produced by Choi Ye-ji and written by Hong Kyung-hwa. We've been your hosts for today, Nick.
And David at the 4 p.m. duo. Today's last song is 퀸카 by 여자아이들. See you later, alligator.
Everybody have a wonderful evening.
Hey you 뭘 보니 내가 좀 섹시 반했니 Yeah you 뭐하니 너도 내 kiss 원하니 월화수목금토일 미모가 쉬지를 않네 머리부터 발끝까지는 부셔 빛이 나네 저기 언니 아들 내 패션을 따라하네 아름다운 여자의 하루는 다 아름답네 이 파티에 준비된 birthday cake 태어나서 감사해 everyday 네 잼그릇 내가 봐도 나 3, 2 Queen car I'm hot my book and book is all spotlight 날 봐 I'm star 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 Queen car I'm top I'm twerking on the runway I am a queen car